fellow nerds. Motor City Games here with another box opening. This is my second box opening of the Argent Saga trading card game Betrayal expansion. This is their 2.0 version. They were correcting some issues they had with the foiling in the 1.0. The issue being that you couldn't read the cards or, well, make out what was on them at all unless the light hit them just perfectly. So they released the game that way and then went back and changed it almost immediately because you couldn't read the name cards. So this is again the second box I picked up, so I will go through this pretty quickly. I almost have a complete set of Betrayal, and I'll show this off again just in case. It's pretty much a dead card game, but there still are people who play it. And oh, here's the box topper that, again, they just, for some reason, they just get thrown in the mix. Ergon, the Tragic Gargoyle. And there we go. So, but this was one of those issues where to get the cards I needed to complete my set, it actually was cheaper to just buy another box for $12, I think this one was. So I'm going to go through these pretty quick. There's only, again, a handful that I need for my full set. Here we go, Knowledge Unbound. And they do have, it maybe, if the light hits it right, you can see, oh, there we had it. There you go. But this lenticular halo foiling, whatever you care to call it, is actually really cool. And then there's their standard foiling. So, again, and here's a token of a knight. So there we go. I believe these are all commons. That's one thing that I think is odd with Argent Saga, is that you'll get a pack with one rare, and sometimes you'll get a pack with 3 rares. So, and they definitely, the cards are, yeah, they have a scent to them. Not unpleasant, but different from Magic and some of the other games. So here we go. For Destiny Phoenix Flame Strike, Poisonous Strike, Raw Scarlet Slayer, Reactive Runes, Rare Pet Dragon. There's the rare, you can see the square down at the bottom, and the commons have the circle. And here's an Argent Shard, the mana, if you will, of this series, of this game, excuse me. Some of the packs actually have some cards that were redeemable. They're points that you could redeem for things on their website, which of course, there we go, Garga, Keeper of Gales. As you can see, if the light doesn't hit it perfectly, it's just craziness. But there we go. But those points can no longer be redeemed, and I've read horror stories of back when this game was still well supported, before the people who made it drove it into the ground and destroyed it, unfortunately. Cryptic Familiar. There's the Siamese cat like my great-grandpa had that hated everyone but him. There were horror stories of people ordering boxes offline. I believe it was off Amazon, which they're notorious for this, because I bought a new, not New Capenna, Dominaria United collector box off there. There's a foil, Caliber, the Sacred Shard Sword. Cool, I think that's one I may have needed, I'm not sure. Here we go, here's your shard point. But I bought a collector box of Dominaria United, and every pack had been opened and resealed, and all the mythics taken out, and rares, and I just had a box full of crap. And I complained and was told tough tiddlywinks, so that is why I don't try to buy cards off Amazon anymore. Because people open them, steal, seal, and send back. And the people who work there don't know what they're looking at. They just pull boxes down. So here we go. There's a picture there. I believe I already have this one. But I can't tell what it is. And yeah, so there you go. But it's a spell. But yet people would do the same with Argent Saga. They would open them up, take out all those point cards, seal them back up, and fill them full of common chaff. And oh, there you go, Zephyr Crystal. See, that one's cool. The foiling looks nice. Again, if the light hits it right. And here's a worthless shard point. Expires 9/1/21. But I got plenty of them. There we go. And there's lots of text on here. Get a sulking mech unit token. Yowza. So, and the string. No, they all are pretty thick. So you normally are ooh, 5 shard points. Normally in games it's just the foils that may seem to be thicker cardstock, but this one it's every card is the thicker cardstock. Just want to make sure this focuses right here. You know, and it's really cool artwork. Oh, you can see these cards are kind of schmutzy at the top. I guess just because they're old, maybe. Or humidity, I'm not sure. There is definitely some crazy foiling going on there. I already have a couple of those. There you go. You can kind of see it's a finishing ray. I mean, destroys all units, a Wrath of God, if you will. But pretty cool card that I already had. I'm just going to check real quick. I can't recall the year, 2019, so not all that long ago. All right, let's keep going. Dance of time. You're seeing lots of doubles. That's one thing oh, Phoenix Flame Strike. That's cool. Brain White Beam. There we go. It's one thing I don't understand about TCGs is you'll open packs and you will get the same 3 or 4 cards in the same order in multiple packs, and that doesn't seem too random to me. But what do I know? Cool artwork on that one. Hallowed Crystal, Cry of Madness, and another Night token. In my first box, I think I only actually got 1 Night token in the whole box. Wavebender, Shardlight, Sight. Another lenticular halo foil there. Just, oh, if I do it that way, you can see the dragon on there, the Leviathan. Focus. So, I mean, it seems to be really cool artwork from what you can see. And there's only 10 cards in a booster pack, but they feel like a lot more because of the thickness of the cards. I happen to have just a random magic card for my Korea here. And if you put them side by, I don't know if it's going to focus side by side, but you can see the difference if we do the bend test. You know, the magic one has a little bend to it, and this one, yeah. So they're definitely sturdy. You know, this would be great to put in the spokes of your bike. Give you that homemade motorcycle sound instead of using your baseball cards. If kids even do that nowadays, they probably don't. Skytree Hawk. Move him. I don't need to save any of the packs on this since I already have one of each. Daredevil, Scarlet Slayer. And so here we go, an Argent Egg with a couple gnomes, I guess, arguing over it. And oh, here is a mythical Shardlance. There we go, cool artwork. I already have him too, because I recognize the name. Longinus, the one who stabbed Jesus with his Spear of Destiny whilst on the cross. And blood. And see again. Oh, the same ones back to back. And here is a Nightmare Crystal. Is that a horse? Is that a human heart? It's some kind of creature. It's something. And again, you can't really tell what it is. But, I mean, they're definitely good quality cards. It's just the people who ran the game were the ones who destroyed it. But, again, people still do play it. Brilliant Barrier. Nice. And Omega Magic Kaze, however you say it. That's a good rare that I already have. I think it's the other Magic. I need one. Okay. Open Darkness, Draconic Zone, Drain Egg, Tower, Supply Deal. And here's a Cryptic Crystal. I think I already pulled one of those out of this box. Ooh, 10 shard points. You know, I don't even know if this ArgentSaga.com website's still valid. I will have to look into that, and you will see something pop up on the video. Try to do it here. That'll tell you whether or not. It's another supply. Oh, there you go. Mega Magic Mizu. I don't know if I have that one. Oh, there's. Oh. Yeah, see. So you can at least see that one. And just the whole thing about these card games that just kind of stinks is that people work really hard. Artists work really hard. Playtesters, designers to make these games, and then the people at the top kind of poop the bed and ruin it for everybody else. And I think they had special cards you could only get at in-person events, and people were hopping from event to event getting those cards for free and then turning around and selling them and making big bucks and keeping the real players from getting those cards, sadly. And just contributes to the death of the game, where people they move on to something else and stay away from the speculators. I'm hoping the beta of Sorcery, coming out end of this month, unless it gets pushed back yet again, doesn't have that problem. But I think there will be a problem with it because alpha was all for investors pretty much and not players. But I picked up the pre-con decks so that I could actually play Sorcery. And then I should have enough cards now from Argent Saga that I can make a couple decks and play with my wife or one of my friends. 2 packs to go, and then this video is done. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I apologize. Cruel Cord, Cry Menace again. It's like they're, and you see this a lot too. Alphabetically, you'll see cards in order, and it's something from the printer. I'm not sure, but I see that a lot in TCGs. To cover, and there's Knight of Unity. There he is. Cool artwork. And last but not least, well, we end with another Dancer Time. We got a ton of those. This guy's from Spitfire Dragon, Gargoyle and Mimic, and Argent Chart. So there you have it. My second booster box of the Argent Saga trading card game, Betrayal 2.0. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you all have a great day.